Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you are fit and fine at home. Did you all enjoy the videos? In today's session, we will have a quick revision on the sentences. A sentence is a group of words arranged in a proper order to give a complete sense. It should start with a capital letter and will end with a full stop or a question mark or an exclamatory mark. Sometimes a sentence can be single worded also, like come, go, write, eat. Okay? And a sentence should have a subject and a predicate. Now, what is a subject? The subject is a word or a group of words which does the action in a sentence or which is responsible for the verb in a sentence. For example, Rita sings well. Here, Rita is the subject, single word. Ram and Lakshman are brothers. Ram and Lakshman, double words. And cutting of trees is bad for the environment. Here, a group of words is acting as a subject. Okay? And the next is predicate. A predicate includes a verb and an object or a complement. We then discussed about transitive and intransitive verb. In a sentence, if the verb needs an object to complete its sense, then it is said to be transitive. Or in a sentence, if the action is received by something or someone, then the verb is said to be transitive. For example, Messi kicked the ball. Who kicked? Messi. So Messi becomes the subject. And what is the verb? Kicked. And what is kicked? The ball. So the action of kicking is received by the ball. So the ball here becomes the object. So here in this sentence, there is a need for an object to get the sense completed. So the verb kicked here is a transitive verb. And let me give you one more example. He fed the needy. He fed the needy. He is the subject. Fed is the verb. And who was fed? The needy. So the needy here becomes the object and answers the question who. Who was fed? The needy. Okay. So again the verb fed becomes a transitive verb here. Understood? But if in a sentence the verb doesn't need an object to get the sense completed, then the verb is said to be intransitive. Okay? But in the place of an object, sometimes the sentence may need a word or a group of words to get the sense completed, and that is called as complement. For example, I am a teacher and I is the subject, am is a verb, but it doesn't need any word to receive the action. Okay, the verb am doesn't need any object, but it needs some other word to get the sense completed. So it needs the word teacher. Okay, so here the word teacher becomes the complement. So in short, you can say an object will answer the question what or who, and a complement will answer the question what, where, how, when, etc. Okay. For example, if I say again, the sun rises in the east. The sun is the subject, rises is the verb, and in the east shows the place where. So in the east becomes a complement. And she is a doctor. She is the subject, is the verb, and a doctor here is not an object, but it is needed to get the sentence completed. So there it becomes the complement. Clear, children? Some of you had doubt regarding transitive and intransitive verbs. I hope your doubts are cleared now. Now let's talk about direct object and indirect object. In a sentence, the answer for the question what becomes the direct object, and the answer for the question whom becomes the indirect object. For example, she is eating a mango. She, subject, is eating the verb. What is she eating? A mango. So a mango becomes the direct object. And in the sentence, she gave me a mango. She, subject, gave is the verb. What did she give? A mango. So a mango becomes the direct object. And whom did she give? Me. So me becomes the indirect object, and it answers for the question whom. Clear, children? Then we learnt about the types of sentences. The first type, assertive sentence. An assertive sentence can be affirmative or negative. Affirmative is nothing but positive, and it starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. And the next is interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence is nothing but a sentence which asks the question, and it starts with a capital letter and ends with the question mark. And the next type is imperative sentences. Imperative sentences include request, order or command, suggestions or warnings, etc. And the next is exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences are sentences which help in showing our emotions. It may be happiness, sadness, excitement, disappointment, like that. So here in this chapter, actually we have learned so many things. Okay. So children, I hope you must have understood the chapter, the sentences very well now. Now you will be sent a worksheet on this chapter, and you will also be sent a solution for the same. Keep practicing, children. Take care. Eat healthy. Stay healthy. God bless you all. Bye-bye.